Okay, this is part 2 for everyone, and in particular for people who are having an extraordinarily difficult time. This doesn't belong there. I just pulled that out. Nature, and the miracle of it, and the miracle of all of this physical world. It's utterly extraordinary. And if you can at all, even if you're in a city with trash all over the place, there are still flowers. If you look, there are still flowers. There are still parks. In the most desolate places, even in war-torn places, there are still little bits of beauty. And in some places, you have it absolutely everywhere. And it is critically important to take, at the very least, take breaks from the mental stress and the psychological mental world that you're in, which has become ever so complex and overwhelming. It is utterly critical to focus, at least in little bits, if not, if you can in your life, spend a great deal of time, if you have that freedom, spend a great deal of time in nature. And I would also add, trying to heal nature as well. See what you can do to show appreciation for it and involve yourself in it. It's absolutely critical. And there are studies. I know there was a study in Japan where they had people walk through a park, a tree-lined park, for 15 minutes, and they did neurological tests before, during, and after, and their brains changed in a 15-minute period. And I don't know if they even experimented with shorter, but what they did determine was certainly in 15 minutes, it can transform you. And I can tell you today here on Nantucket, coming from town, which of course is not urban, but there's a lot of energy and a lot of people. And for me, it's a lot different than it has been, especially given COVID in the last year. And I will tell you, when I got off the bus and went back into nature instantly, because I walked right into the state forest for the bus immediately and walked down the path, within seconds, things were different. My mind was different within 10, 20 seconds. And then it was much more different after I had completed the walk on the path before I got back on the road, which is maybe an 8-minute walk, a 10-minute walk. So it is critical to be in nature and to remember that we are from nature and a part of nature. And we need to have stewardship of it. We need to take care of it. But all of these things, it's so important that you have this in your life every day, if at all possible, and as much as possible. And I think it will help to heal. I think it's the best healer there is, actually, or one of them. And I wanted to add something else, but I'm stuck on it. Maybe I should just let it go. Maybe I'll do it as an addendum, because there was a divergent point that I wanted to make on this that I'm not pulling up right at this moment. So this is probably a good time to end, but let me give you an example of how powerful this is. If we turn around, we can look. You see the seagulls there? Some people don't like seagulls. They find them a nuisance, okay? And I've had them take a steak right out of my hand. Make sure you don't turn your head away. That's the key. You have to be looking at them. The important thing is they clean up things magnificently, and they are descendants of the dinosaurs. And they've been on this planet for 30 to 33 million years. This island is a geologic baby from the last ice age. It's only 12,000 years old. It is a virtual baby. We have descendants of the dinosaurs right here, 30 million years old. So that's just illustrative of the absolute miracles that you can find out here that people often take for granted. In fact, many people don't like sequels. So, just to go to the specific for a moment. Okay. God bless. All the best. And a pause and then part 3.